Welcome to a journey that blends the quiet flow of water, the artful grace of the Japanese tea ceremony, and the boundless creativity of the tech world. In the next few minutes, we will explore the powerful concepts of Wu Wei and Ikigai, and how you can harness them over a simple 7-day challenge to unlock flow, clarity, and purpose in both your work and life. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Stream's First Breath. Story: In the mountains of Kyoto, a tea master once stood beside a small stone basin filled with freshly boiled water. He poured the brew into a cup, allowing the aroma to unfurl like mist over a lake. He did not rush or force the condensation. It fell naturally, guided by the gentle current of his hands. The tea ceremony is a living example of Wu Wei, effortless action that aligns with the natural rhythm of the world. Insight: Wu Wei is not passivity. It is the art of aligning intention with the flow of nature, letting obstacles dissolve like droplets on wind-kissed glass. In a tech environment, where deadlines and updates can feel forceful, adopting Wu Wei means setting clear intentions but staying flexible enough to adjust as your projects evolve. Practical application: Start your 7-day challenge by creating your own water ritual. Choose a quiet spot, boil fresh water, and take 5 minutes each morning to sip it slowly while visualizing your day as a gentle stream. As you drink, ask yourself, how can I let my work flow more freely today? Conclusion: By grounding yourself in the gentle pace of water, you invite a calm presence that reduces stress and invites innovative ideas to surface naturally. Action step: Make and keep the water ritual beside your desk. Call to action: If you feel the calm, share this page with a friend who needs a sip of tranquility. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and follow for more journeys of flow. Reflective question: What in your current workflow feels forced, and how could you let it flow more effortlessly? Chapter 2: Ikigai in the Digital Realm. Story: In the Edo period, a samurai named Katsuhiro was renowned not only for his swordsmanship, but also for his reverence for nature. One day he stood by a riverside, realizing his true purpose: to create spaces where others could feel the same serenity he felt beside that water. He abandoned the path of a soul warrior and opened a small tea house that offered tranquility to the bustling streets of Edo. Insight: Ikigai, meaning a reason to live, can be found at the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. In technology, this could translate to building products that solve pressing problems while echoing your passions, ensuring a sustainable career that nurtures both profit and purpose. Practical application: On day 2, list 4 items under each Ikigai quadrant: love, skills, market, and value. Highlight any overlaps and then brainstorm a project idea that sits at the intersection. For instance, if you love nature, have coding skills, the market demands sustainable apps, and you can be paid for eco-software, your Ikigai may be to build a plant health monitoring app. Conclusion: Understanding Ikigai gives you a compass for career decisions, ensuring each step is driven by a deeper sense of satisfaction rather than external pressures. Action step: Write a 1-sentence summary of your Ikigai and place it on a sticky note at your desk. Call to action: If you discover a new purpose today, share it below. Like, share, and subscribe to bring more purpose to others. Reflective question: Which of the 4 Ikigai elements feels most missing in your current role, and how might you close that gap? Chapter 3: Flow in the Code. Story: In ancient China, a craftsman named Li Wei forged a small jade flute. He started without a blueprint, letting his fingers guide the blade of a knife along the stone. As he worked, he could hear the music his blade whispered, and the final flute sang perfectly. He was in a state of flow, fully immersed, yet never forced the jade into a shape he did not intend. Insight: Flow, the mental state defined by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, is the sweet spot where skills meet challenge. When you are in flow, you experience heightened creativity, reduced time perception, and a deep sense of fulfillment. In software, flow occurs when the problem aligns with your skill level, and you are allowed autonomy to explore solutions without undue constraints. Practical application: On day 3, choose a coding task that feels just slightly beyond your current skill set. Set a timer for 25 minutes, fully focus on the task, and avoid checking notifications or emails. After the session, reflect: what did you enjoy? Where did your mind drift? adjust the next session to either increase or balance the difficulty. Conclusion: by consciously stepping into flow moments, you can maximize productivity while keeping work engaging and inspiring. Action step: add a flow timer to your daily routine and commit to at least one 25-minute session. Call to action: show us a screenshot of your code flow timer in use. Like the post, share your practice, and subscribe to keep your team in the flow. Reflective question: what obstacles prevent you from experiencing flow, and how can you remove or alter them? Chapter 4: Tea Ceremony and Design Thinking. Story: during the Meiji Restoration, a Japanese cabinet member named Hibiya introduced a new policy to streamline government meetings. He began each session by brewing tea and letting participants savor a quiet moment before the dialogue. This simple pause shifted the energy of the room, facilitating clearer communication and innovative policy proposals. Insight: the tea ceremony embraces simplicity, attention to detail, and an awareness of presence, all of which echo the principles of design thinking. Design thinking requires empathy, idea generation, prototyping, and testing, all conducted within a mindful framework. By pausing to appreciate the subtle flavors of tea, you cultivate an environment conducive to creative, people-centric solutions. Practical application: on day 4, design a quick tea break ritual for your team. Set aside 10 minutes, serve tea or coffee, and practice a brief breathing exercise. Ask each person to share a single insight or challenge regarding a current project. Use these insights to guide your next iteration of the project. Conclusion: integrating moments of mindful pause into your workflow enhances collaboration, insight, and holistic problem solving. Action step: create and distribute a design tea template for your next sprint review. Call to action: if you find value in mindful pauses, share your template. Remember, like, share, and subscribe for more design mindful moments. Reflective question: how could a routine pause change the dynamics of your team's discussions and solutions? Chapter 5: the 7-Day Challenge, Your Flow Map. Story: a young coder once dreamed of creating an app that could capture the serenity of a distant waterfall. He designed a 7-day sprint, each day focusing on aspects of water's flow, ikigai, and flow. At the end of the week, he launched an app that allowed users to visualize their personal productivity as a virtual stream. The app was praised for its intuitive design and calming interface, blending technology and nature like a tea ceremony. Insight: structured challenges can propel momentum, while daily small wins accumulate into lasting change. By committing to a 7-day journey, you allow the practice of Wu Wei, Ikigai, and flow to surface, creating habits that will linger long after the challenge ends. Practical application: review the 5 chapters. Day 1: water ritual, set the intention. Day 2: map your ikigai, align career choices. Day 3: enter code flow, maximize creative output. Day 4: integrate mindful pause into design. Day 5: share your progress, build a support community. Day 6: reflect, fine-tune the practices. Day 7: celebrate, commit to continuing the habits. Track your practice in a journal or a simple habit tracking app. Celebrate the flow you discovered. Conclusion: a 7-day challenge is a lighthouse guiding you through the tides of daily life. By embracing water's wisdom, purpose, and flow, you transform your work into a harmonious journey rather than a race. Action step: publish a short video or blog that explains how you applied these principles and share it with your network. Call to action: if you finish the challenge, hit the like button, share with someone who could benefit, and hit subscribe for future practice guides. Reflective question: how will you sustain the momentum generated by the 7-day challenge in your long-term routine? Philosophy spotlight: Taoism and the essence of Wu Wei. Philosophy: Taoism teaches that the most powerful ways are the unforced ways. According to Laozi, the author of the Tao Te Ching, the more you try to control, the more you create resistance. The Tao is the effortless, infinite flow that underlies all existence, and Wu Wei is living in harmony with that flow. Historical figure: Laozi, a sage who lived in the 6th century BCE, was known for his teachings on naturalness, simplicity, and humility. He argued that a ruler should govern by setting an example of calm restraint, allowing people to thrive within their own flow. Lessons for modern success. 1. Let go of excessive control. In software development, insisting on micromanagement often stifles team creativity. Trusting your process and allowing developers to experiment can lead to breakthrough features. 2. Align action with nature. Recognize the natural rhythms of your work cycle: peak focus hours, collaborative blocks, and creative downtimes. Design your schedule to flow with these patterns instead of forcing rigid deadlines. 3. Cultivate humility and simplicity. Overcomplicating solutions or seeking validation from every stakeholder can create friction. Focus on the essence of what users truly need and deliver it simply and beautifully. Connection to the script. The Japanese tea ceremony and water visuals vividly illustrate Taoist principles of unforced action. By adopting Wu Wei, we create a product that resonates with authenticity, engages users in a flow state, and fulfills our own Ikigai. Closing reflections. You have now walked through a week of intentional practices that fuse ancient wisdom with modern tech. Like the gentle stream, you have learned to let your work flow, recognize your purpose, and step into moments of deep creativity. Invite yourself to share this journey with a friend, a teammate, or a family member, and invite them to set their own 7-day flow challenge. Feel the ripple effect when your story inspires another to find balance and success. Remember, the water in your cup is as much a reminder of possibility as the code in your IDE. Let each sip and each keystroke be a step toward living a life where meaning meets action and force meets flow. Thank you for joining this journey. Stay curious, stay flowing, and may your path be as calm and abundant as a mountain stream. Like, share, and subscribe to continue exploring the intersection of ancient insight and modern innovation. Thank you.